Yes, yes, she did. But Marjorie Taylor Greene has been a menace both in and out of Congress. This beautiful and intelligent representative is Cori Bush. When she first got into Congress, her office was near Marjorie Taylor Greene's, and Marjorie Taylor Greene would continuously harass Cori Bush, so much so Cori Bush had a come to Jesus meeting with Nancy Pelosi and told her, you either gonna handle this situation or it's gonna be a rumble in the Congress halls. And so Cori Bush's office was moved. But it doesn't stop there. Marjorie Taylor Greene filmed herself harassing David Hogg. David Hogg, who is a survivor of the Parkland School mass shooting. Here's the video.
Yeah. David, why are you supporting the red flag laws? If Scott Peterson, the resource officer at Parkland, had done his job, then Nicholas Cruz wouldn't have killed anybody in your high school, or at least protected them. Why are you supporting red flag gun laws that attack our Second Amendment rights? And why are you using kids as a barrier? Do you not know how to defend your stance? Look, I'm an American citizen. I'm a gun owner. I have a concealed carry permit. I carry a gun for protection for myself, and you are using your lobby and the money behind it and the kids to try to take away my Second Amendment rights. You don't have anything to say for yourself? You can't defend your stance? How did you get over 30 appointments with senators? How'd you do that? How did you get major press coverage on this issue? And how did you get kids? Why do you use kids? Why kids? You know, if school zones were protected with security guards with guns, there would be no mass shootings at schools. Do you know that? The best way to stop a bad guy with a gun is with a good guy with a gun. But yet you're attacking our Second Amendment. And you have nothing to say. No words. So I'm walking. He's got nothing to say. Sad. He has nothing to say because there really isn't anything to say, you guys. He has nothing to say because he's paid to do this. He has the walkaway march. He's got the women's march, and they're funding all of this. Everytown Gun USA, they're funding all this stuff. Okay, that was David Hogue right there. David, we saw him inside the Senate building. He had 30 appointments where he ran around and got to talk to senators. I got to talk to none. He had media coverage all over the place. I had zero. Guess what? I'm a gun owner. I'm an American citizen, and I have nothing, but this guy with his George Soros funding and his major liberal funding has got everything. I want you to think about that. That's where we are. And he's a coward. He can't say one word because he can't defend his stance, because there is no defense for taking away guns. There is no defense for gun confiscation. Zero. And so there he goes. He just keeps walking with his two ladies that probably work with him.
Maybe his handlers?
Maybe his handlers, absolutely. They're telling him, don't say anything. So that's the problem. They have handlers. And they have no argument back. None. That's it. I'm done.
And let's not forget how she would continuously harass and bully Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. This video of her harassing Alexandria was before she was elected into office.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, Ocasio. Staff members for Ocasio, we'd like to, we are your employers. We are here to
There's lights on in there.
inspect the office. Could we please come in? I thought locks were immoral. I thought locks were for bigots.
Yeah.
Wait,
Walls were immoral.
this is immoral.
This is immoral.
I'm so offended. I'm offended. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, I'm an American citizen. I pay your salary through the taxes that you collect from me through the IRS because I'm a tax-paying citizen of the United States. I'm a woman, I'm a female business owner, and I'm proud to be an American woman. And I do not support your socialist policies, and I do not support your murderous abortion policies. As a mother of 3 children, I'm appalled at New York's law for abortion, and it needs to end and it needs to stop now. You're bringing God's judgment on our country, and I'm against it, as well as my friends. So you need to stop being a baby and stop locking your door and come out and face the American citizens that you serve. If you want to be a big girl, you need to get rid of your diaper and come out and be able to talk to the American citizens instead of us having to use a little flap.
It's kind of like hers. It's kind
Sad.
And let us not forget how white supremacist Marjorie Taylor Greene would attack Ilhan Omar also regularly. And yes, here's the video of white supremacist Marjorie Taylor Greene kicking a journalist.
Just be clear, you have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, buddy. The Second Amendment, how does the Second Amendment You're the one that believes that the insurrection was a tourist.
You're blocking a member of Congress.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
She is a citizen talking to members of
You
Congress.
can't block members of Congress.
You cannot be talking.
You literally cannot do that. It's
White supremacist Marjorie Taylor Greene has been allowed to run amok with deplorable behavior, and she's either ignored, or they blow her off, or they work around her harassment and her bullying. White supremacist Marjorie Taylor Greene has been allowed to run amok for years. They're either ignoring her, or they're blowing her off as crazy, or they are working around her harassment and bullying. And now that she has met Jamal Bowman, who is willing to challenge her, who will not ignore her, who will not walk away and dismiss her as crazy, who will stand there and will get loud with her as she is getting loud with him, who will call her crazy to her face in front of the cameras. Now she's intimidated and she feels threatened because he's aggressive. Girl, Marjorie Taylor Greene, you can kiss all of our asses, you white supremacist, you. Thank you for watching my video, and please make sure that you're following me on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram.